Hello, I'm Agatha Damon, the CEO and founder of Career Possibilities Institute, where we train success-driven women on executive presence and leadership development so they can increase their impact and gain financial independence. I wanted to come on here briefly just to talk to you about your goals for the remainder of 2018. We are at the midpoint. Did you realize that? We are halfway through the year. Are you on the path to accomplish the goals you've set for 2018? A little bit about me. I am a Haitian immigrant. Both parents are from Haiti, had us in the Bahamas, and moved here in the States. Growing up, the things that were instilled in us was faith, education, and career, right? So we focus on those things. I started my career actually in the hospitality industry, loved it. Had a career shift, went into project management, also loved it. I love working with individuals, working as a leader. And one of the things I noticed in the corporate arena as I went from minimum wage to a six-figure salary, I kept hearing the same phrases. You are too blank, blank, blank. You do too much of blank, blank, blank. Right? What I realized, I had to know what those blanks were in order to gain traction in my career. In order to position myself as a leader, I had to identify what those blanks were. And I was able to do that. And one thing I did realize, I had to be true to my authentic self. I had to build the skills that I needed in my profession to go to the next level. And I had to be secure in the type of impact I wanted to have in my career, community, and in essence, with those individuals around me. So as we look through our goals for 2018, I want to challenge you. As you set your goals, are you confident in who you are? Are you confident in who you are? Do you know who you want to impact? One of the key things in knowing who you want to impact is identifying the type of leadership that you are. The type of leader, that you are. So one thing is, no matter how many degrees you have, no matter how many certifications you complete, if you for yourself don't know that you're a leader, it won't make a difference. So you have to make sure it's in alignment with your mind, your body, and your actions are all in alignment with the type of individual that you want to be and the type of leader you want to be and the type of impact you want to have. So the first thing that comes with that is identifying, do you believe you are a leader? Do you believe that you have the potential to impact the others? And if that answer falters, you have to identify what it is about my self-esteem, my confidence level that I need to work on. Do I know the value that I bring to other individuals, and the value do I bring to organizations? And do I believe in myself? Right? Because as we go through our careers, no matter how many mentors or leaderships that we have that tells us they see our potential, if we don't see it for ourselves, it becomes a stumbling block. Also, in identifying the type of leader that you are, how do you want to lead, right? Do you want to be the type of leader that encourages others? Do you want to be the type of leader that builds high-powered teams? Do you want to be the type of leader that leads by example? Those three examples, and there's certainly different other types of leaderships. When we focus on those, knowing who you are, the core of what you offer determines the type of leader. And again, it has to be in alignment with your mindset. Do you see yourself as a leader that empowers, right? Does your actions show that you're in line with accomplishing those goals and you know you have an impact? Right? So determining the type of leader you are and how you want to show up. Once you have the answer to that, you can go revisit your goals for 2018 and see if they're in alignment. The second part of that is, once you know the type of leader you are, how you want to show up, do you have the confidence to make that a reality? Right? Do you have the confidence that it takes to encourage significance in others? Do you have the confidence to convey your vision and have others buy into that? some of our goals when we do the checklist, our goals are dependent on other individuals, right? Especially our career goals. We know our teams make up our results. Our departments, our divisions, they make up our results. So how are we doing in impacting others? Building high power teams, you need to be able to focus on the goals at hand, set points, checkpoints, right? So you have to be able to have the confidence to know you can realize those things and also impact it on others. One of the things with high power teams, you have a lot of strong personality. So you have to be secure in who you are to be able to help those that are part of your team. Does that make sense? And the last part of that, when you're saying you want to be a leader that leads with by example, what example are you showing to those around you, right? Does your confidence level, do you want your team members, the individuals you supervise, do you want them to mirror how you show up as a leader? So we talked about these things. We talked about your list going forward in 2018. One of the things when I love about executive presence is when we work on those 3 key aspects of executive presence, it helps us hone in on the skills that we need to develop. It helps us identify where we're falling short so we can course correct, right? And executive presence also helps us position ourselves for career advancement and greater impact. I'll leave you with the 3 basic pillars of executive presence. First, we have your physical presence. That's your physical presentation, how others see you, right? That's that confidence piece. That's that first pillar, physical presence. The second pillar is your emotional presence. And we also call that emotional intelligence, how you self-manage, right? That's the connection and the credibility. Are you consistent? Or do you have the same style? Is your mindset? Are you aware of how others receive you, right? How do you handle stressful situations? All that has to do with emotional presence. How are you under stress? How are you when you've set a goal for your team and you're going into quarter 3, quarter 4, and it's not attainable yet? How do you handle that? That's part of your emotional presence. The third pillar for executive presence is your communication presence, both verbal and non-verbal. We've heard that a lot. Have you taken the time to do the work to see how am I coming across in my verbal communication and my non-verbal communication? Body language, tone, intensity, right? So I would love to hear from you as you go through this video, and put in the comments if there's something that you've had an aha moment or something on your goal that you're truly stuck and you don't see how executive presence can help you get unstuck. I would love to get your feedback. And also, if this information has helped you, I offer you to please share with someone in your community, with someone on your timeline, so that they can start getting traction and momentum in reaching their goals in 2018. Again, my name is Agatha Damon. I am the CEO of Career Possibilities Institute, where we train success-driven women on executive presence and leadership development so they can show up boldly in their careers, have greater impact, and have a financial independence. Thank you, and I will talk to you soon.